Good afternoon. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is December the 22nd, 2021. It is afternoon now. If any of my messages resonates in a way in which you feel inspired to donate, my information is in the description link below. I use PayPal and Cash App. If anyone contacts you outside of that, please ignore it. It is fraud. If donating is not an option, then hit that like and subscribe button and give me positive energy and be mutually blessed. And with that, I'm going to go right into the reading. I dealt these cards ahead of time so as not to have you all sitting and waiting. I had to really take a look at these cards because I'm actually reading from a deck. It's called the Kemetic Tarot, okay? The Kemetic Tarot. Very beautiful cards here. You can see, all right? You got a lot of ancient Cometians, which, later, they started calling and referring to as Egyptians. So I'm going to jump right in. So when I dealt these cards and did a little bit of clarification, what I have here is a fire sign that is, and the song came to me, Back Down Memory Lane, and there's a fire sign here. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is in a very reminiscing, nostalgic type of energy. And they're thinking about someone that they went toward, which is a Cancer. Now, this can be male or female, energy is fluid. But this is a relationship that they were married to. This is a relationship. The Four of Scepters is equal to, in the tarot card deck, scepters is representing wands, which is fire, okay? So it's a very beautiful card. Let you all take a look at it. The Four of Scepters represents a marriage or a relationship of some kind. Usually it's a relationship, but it could be a friendship. It could be a friend, family member, but it's some kind of relationship having to do with the home and coming together in the home. All right, so this card is actually in the reverse here. So what I have is a fire sign that is in deep thought and contemplation, and they're going back down memory lane, thinking about the relationship with this Seven of Ankhs. It's actually the Seven of Cups, which is representing water. Cups, and the Ankhs are representing water in this particular deck. So they're going back down memory lane. They're really thinking back here about everything that took place in this relationship, and they're thinking about, they're really going back to see where they went wrong. They're kind of feeling like they're thinking about the original initial reason that they went into this relationship, and throughout the feelings that they developed based on the foundation that the relationship was initially set on. So I was trying to clarify who this was. And first, the King of Cups came out with the Hangman reverse. So I thought it was about a Pisces or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I asked again specifically, what sign is this pertaining to? Although anyone can apply it as it resonates to them. And instead the Five of Wands popped out. And then I did a little further clarification that this is actually a fire sign that is now trying to show up in a King of Cups energy. That's a person that's a father figure that is emotionally mature. That's somebody that is not manipulating people's emotions. That's someone that is loving, that is caring, and they're well balanced emotionally, okay? This is who they're showing up as right now, after they went through the pain and the hurt of going through the breakup with this Cancer they were in a relationship with. And the reason they're in the Hangman here is they're in Hangman reversed because they're stuck in a place where they're not getting, they're not quite getting the lesson. They don't know where they went wrong. They're very conflicted with this Five of Wands here. They're conflicted and they're stuck in the Hangman reverse because they don't know the correct action to take. They don't know where they went wrong. That's why they're Hangman reversed. A lot of people, they get stuck in Hangman because they know what was done wrong and what they need to do to correct it, and they're just kind of in a stuck place, you know. But this person is in a stuck place because they have not gotten the lesson yet, and they don't see the wrong in their actions. We got a fire sign out here that was a child that was a child in a sense that got on the football team with all the other little kids, you know, and everybody got a medal. Everybody got a reward, whether they worked for it or not. You know, a 10th place ribbon child here, okay? This is somebody that believes that irregardless of whether they do the right thing or not, whether they've earned their spot or not, they deserve to get a gold medal along with everybody else. They're going to show up and their mama going to be standing behind them to make sure, you know, that they get what everybody else got, whether they're deserving of it or not. So that's the energy that this fire sign is in, okay? And the reason I say that is they don't understand how they didn't win with this Five of Swords reversed here, okay? They thought they was going to be winning. This is the Five of Swords reversed. They don't understand how they did not win, okay? They got with a Cancer sign that they felt like was going to be their key to success, that was going to propel them into a place that would build their finances. That's why I got the Ten of Pentacles reverse here. I got the Queen of Pentacles upright, okay? This is someone that was trying to build wealth. This is someone that got into a union with a Cancer because they thought it would build them wealth. So they got into a union or a marriage with a Cancer, with that Ten of Pentacles, thinking this is going to make me wealthy. We're going to be a power couple. But what it was built on was a type of fast money. It was built on trying to build things kind of. They got with this person that was of a lower vibration. So they didn't plug into someone that could manifest for them something long term to help them build wealth long term. They plugged into a power source of a low vibrational person that could manifest quick money, a little bit here and a little bit there, but it wouldn't last long. I can't think of it right now. What is that energy called with Tesla in the beginning? It had to do with a current. It had to do with the direct current and then alternating current. When Tesla was doing electric and energy experiments, they found that an alternating current back and forth ensured a constant power source was coming through rather than using a direct current of electric because it kept stopping and starting, okay? So the energy source that he plugged into, it produced some wealth, and it looked like glitter, so they thought it was gold and it would produce long-term wealth and finance, but actually it only produced money in spurts. You know, because it was built off of very shallow, the money that was obtained and the wealth that was accumulated with these person, working with this person, was of a shallow, very quick nature. So they became the King of Scarabs. Scarabs in this deck is called the Pentacle, okay? So this is King of Pentacles reversed. This is the energy that they operated in as a couple, okay? They were very shallow. They were very materialistic. and the type of operations that they were doing, the type of things that they were doing, the way they were obtaining their money. The King of Pentacles reverse can represent someone that gets their money in a very low vibrational way, regardless of what it is. It could be anything. It could be someone that makes low vibrational content. You know, it could be somebody that signs with a record company that makes very low vibrational music and puts it out there to make fast, quick money. You know, it's low vibrational because it's not uplifting our community. Whatever they got with this person and it only produced short-term wealth and inconsistent wealth. It was not a good power source. So this person is going back down memory lane because they have bonded with that person. So they are attached to them emotionally as well, but they're more attached, you know, they were more attached to the fact that they thought that they could produce long-term wealth with that person by being stubborn and in a low, in a low King of Scarab or King of Pentacles reverse type of energy. But their stubbornness with this Four of Pentacles here, their stubbornness landed them in the Three of Pentacles reversed. Out of work, out of employment. And this is something that they're possibly going through right now with this Six of Cups reversed. This is something that they're going through right now after separating, you know, from this past person, this past Cancer person with the Six of Cups reversed. And with this expectation card with the Three of Wands here, that they're going back down memory lane, step by step, trying to understand why the perfect plan did not accumulate or land them the success that they wanted. Because now what they're doing is they're showing up here. They're showing up for their reward. They showed up for their reward. They're here in front of Mayat, which is in this deck, the Temperance card. Balance. But you see this fire sign on their knees. They think they did everything right. They think they did everything right. You know, they're having their heart weighed against a feather, their deeds weighed against a feather, and they're giving all these negative confessions about what they did not do, and it's all a lie. They got their hand out because they're saying, why haven't I got my reward? I got with my divine feminine, which was this low vibrational Cancer that had glitter all over. She looked like money. She was very shiny and looked like money. Hair was done, nails was done, name brand clothing, shoes, pocketbook, drove a nice car, nice house. I don't understand. I thought I had the whole package. So they showed up here with their hand out wanting to know why they didn't get their medal. Why didn't they get their 12th place medal? Even though they didn't do the real work to deserve it. That's why it's in the reverse, because this person is imbalanced. Temperance. This person is imbalanced. They thought that this Cancer was the King of Pentacles. Because when I clarified this to find out who the other person was in this reading, it broke down. I broke down all the signs, and it came to Cancer. Okay, and this person's trying to understand. They thought that this Cancer was the King of Pentacles when they met them. They looked like the King of Pentacles when they met this Cancer. But let me explain something to you. There's a difference between somebody that dresses themselves up to look like wealth and real wealth. You see it every day amongst our people. What do you see? People wearing the most expensive shoes, the most expensive clothing, carrying the most expensive handbag, sleeping on an air mattress in a little box apartment. And I'm not talking down on anyone if that is your situation. I don't know where anyone is in their life or where they had to begin to get to wherever they are right now. But there are people that do make lower vibrational decisions based on their ego instead of being responsible with money and doing the right thing. So this person went off of what they saw on the outside. It's like you got a little boy, okay? And he sees a fireman getting all these accolades and praise because look at him. He puts out fires. You know, he's so impressive. He's saving people's lives. He's doing CPR. He's driving a fire truck. He's holding a hose. He's going into the smoky house. And everybody's clapping and giving accolades for this wonderful fireman. So that boy looks and says, wow, well, I want to be like that too. I want to get all that praise and energy. So he sees what that fireman looks like. So he goes and gets his little red boots and he puts them on his feet. And he gets his little fire cap and puts it on his head and gets a toy hose. And then he puts the little fire jacket on. And then he goes on top of his little toy truck. Look, I'm a fireman. And then he don't understand why nobody is there to salute and praise. And wow, you did this, that, and the other. He thought by dressing up and putting on all of the things that the fireman had on, you know, it automatically would give him the same type of clout as that fireman that actually puts in the work. He didn't understand the years of work, the training, and all the effort and the dirty side to that, all the work that fireman had to do to actually become who he is or get recognition for the hard work that he did. He thought just by dressing up in a costume, and looking like it, automatically all that praise would just come to him. This is the type of personality this fire sign went after with this Cancer. They thought because they looked like money and they looked like wealth, that's where they needed to be. Because they must be able to manifest because they already look like money. But it's a lot of people out here that can dress up like money that don't have shit. You got people out here that their bank account is stacked. Most of the things they have, they own. They're not making payments on. But you will never know it because they shapeshifters. And they're smart and intelligent, and they're smart enough to know not to wear their money. They don't walk around wearing their money. They don't show their money because that's not using wisdom. They understand, you know, whatever type of energy you put out is what you're going to attract to yourself. So these people are intelligent enough not to wear their money around on them. It don't mean that they don't have it. You see some of them people walking through the Goodwill, you will never know. You will never know how much wealth they have stored up. Because too many of you go based off of what you see something looks like versus really finding out what it actually is and identifying it. Slow your roll. Take your time to find out what is at the center. What is that house really made of? Does that house look pretty on the outside, but the big bad wolf can come walk up and blow that shit down because it's made out of sawdust, glue, made out of cheap material? Is it one of them cheap ass homes that they put up in 1 week, but it just looks like money? Or is it a solid brick house that somebody took time to build, but it's made out of all natural resources, from original stock? Too many people are so shallow and they can't see beyond the material things that are directly in front of them. They're getting thrown and confused by beauty and what looks like money to them. You can make the money, you can build the clout, but you got to do it from a strong and a real foundation. Not because of what somebody is imitating, because of something they saw on TV. Dressing up like something that looks like money, but they don't have the real work behind it. So this card here what was it? The scribe of scepters. A scribe in this deck is equivalent to a page. And the scepter in this deck is actually fire. Okay, so before I go into that, I wanted to say with the Ma'at card reversed. The Ma'at card reversed, although it represents temperance, this fire sign showed up because I don't understand why I didn't get a medal. Why didn't I pass? Why can't I go past jail? It's in the reverse because it represents imbalance, self-indulgence, excess, recklessness, lack of perspective, discord, self-healing, disorder, disorganization, spiritual affliction, and guilt. These are all the negative traits and attributes that you plugged into with this Cancer person that you thought you were gonna go the distance with. You thought you would go the distance because of what it looked like, using all of these negative attributes. And that's why she is not going to let you pass. Look at her. She's not going to let you pass. You can hold your hands out on your knees. She don't care what your mama told you. She don't care how many people told you how good you were. She said you got to earn it like everybody else. You got to go back to work. You got to go back inside and do some work so that you can make a better choice, so you can know what to look for before you plug into an energy source. Now, the scribe, and I'm gonna wrap this up. So this scribe or page of scepters reversed represents a lack of ambition, low energy, gullible, hasty, lazy, lack of confidence, self-conscious. This is what you attract. This is what you attract when you're in that energy. When you are of a low vibration, this is what you attract to yourself. You attract this to yourself, but it's going to be dressed up. It's going to be dressed up with a pretty face, a little waist, and a fat ass. With a name brand purse. And red bottom shoes. And not to shit on anybody that has that, because you got high vibrational badass women out here and men that have all of those things, but they are of a high vibration. But you plugged into somebody that lacked ambition, low energy, just like yourself, gullible, hasty, lazy, lack of confidence, self-conscious, gregarious, excitable, unbalanced, mental strain, unfocused. That's what you are, and you want a medal. You want your reward now. You want your reward. You got to go start at the bottom again. It's like a game of chutes and ladders. You landed on the slide, my brother or sister. You landed on the slide. You gotta go inside this time, okay? And I'm not really trying to I'm not trying to tear you down. But it's time for you to go back inside so that you won't be stuck here. You do want to do better because you're showing up here as the King of Cups. Even though when you were making these decisions and and thinking about why you weren't successful plugging into what you plugged into, because you're thinking about it going back down memory lane, as the King of Scarab reversed, which is the King of Pentacle. Now you're showing up as the King of Cups in the Hangman reversed. Because now you're thinking, how can I do better? That's why you're showing up as the King of Cups, because you want to know how to do better now. But you're stuck because you still don't see the error in why you don't get a medal along with the other kids. You don't see the error in why. You feel like you're entitled. You feel entitled to something. You feel entitled to wealth. You feel entitled to everything without putting in the real work. So it is good that you're in this King of Cups energy right now, but there's a course correction that does need to be made in how you're processing this whole thing, okay? A correction needs to be made, okay? With this Temperance card, the imbalance in your mind of the low vibrational things that has you chasing material things and shallow things that look and sound good is the correction that needs to be made, so you can bring balance to how you're thinking. Once you bring balance to how you're thinking, your actions, the actions that you take will be different. You will attract a different type of person because you will change your energy and change how you think. You'll change the things. You'll know when the change in you takes place, because the things that you will be attracted to will be people of a higher vibration. Higher vibrational thoughts, higher vibrational actions, good deeds. I'm going to take 3 advice cards and end this reading. Oh, that fell. I'll put it up there. Me 3 advice cards. They gave me more than 3, but I'm going to go with what I was given. Okay. Okay, so 2 of Cups reverse. Okay, just like that. I was about to turn that card over, but no, this is the way they want it. So I got the 2 of Cups reversed here. The 2 of Cups reversed. I got the Death card reversed, transformation, and I got the 2 of Wands reversed. And I got the 7 of Cups. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. 7 of Ankhs. The 7 of Ankhs reversed here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's upright. The 7 of Ankhs. Y'all see it. I'm not making this shit up. 7 of Ankhs. 7 of Cups. Going back down memory lane. Going back and thinking about everything that happened. Where did I go wrong? It's right there. This is your advice. Don't go back and make an offer to this person. They got to do their work. You cannot go back and try to reverse an ending with this person to go ahead and make them an offer. If it was not built off of a solid foundation, which is off of love initially, if the only purpose, it's nothing wrong with getting with someone to build wealth. Okay, there is nothing wrong with that. But there has to be temperance and balance. Yes, you want to get with someone that is high vibrational, because a high vibrational person will produce wealth. Okay? But love has to be a part of that too. And if love is a part of that mix, then you're going to be making higher vibrational choices. And you're going to produce wealth, but you're going to produce wealth doing something that is of a higher vibration. This person did not connect with you out of love. They connected with you out of getting together to only build money, but they might have used something of a lower vibrational carnal nature to get a hold of you. But there was never love there. You might have thought it was love because perhaps it was the sex, that was keeping you addicted. Cancers are real good at that. No shade to cancers. But a lower vibrational one does know how to do sex magic to lock you in emotionally. You can, if you want to make a change and go from being the King of Cups to the Emperor, what you need to do You cannot go back and make an offer to reverse an ending with this Cancer, or vice versa. It can go either way, because there's no one person that did anything wrong. No one does anything wrong. We're just all here for lessons. We're all here for lessons. Me too. Especially me. I could write a book about my lessons. But right now, in order for you to go from being the King of Cups, Hangman reversed, being stuck in your head, and I feel like you might be a little narcissistic, why you don't understand why you didn't get the medal too, when you barely even touched the ball. The thing is, you have the Two of Wands here. That's indicating you need to go inside. What you need to do while you're in this Hangman is to change how you're looking at it, a different perspective. Do not try to reverse an ending with this person to try to get back together again and make an offer. Do not do that. What you need to do is pull back into yourself and work on yourself. With this Two of Wands reverse, it's working on yourself. Work on yourself. And yes, go back down memory lane. And go back and think about everything that happened, every feeling that you had. Was it really love? What made you want to connect with that person? Think about each and everything about that person that you loved. And then look, with these carnal things, what was it that I loved about them? Did they have a high vibration? Was it the way they spoke? Was it their personality that I connected with? Or was it all just shallow and low vibrational things? Yeah, that's why you got the Seven of Cups twice here. It popped out twice to let you know that how you're looking at these memories is incorrect. That's why you're in the Hangman reverse. Because you're stuck because the way that you're viewing this is wrong. The way that you're viewing it is wrong. You think it is unfair why she turned you away. You think it's unfair that she turned you away. You're not getting a medal. You don't deserve one. And you think it's unfair. You need to understand that, yes, it is fair that you don't get a medal because you didn't do the work. What they want you to do is go back and look at everything that happened, but the way you're looking at it is wrong. You have to look at it from a higher perspective. Go back in and look at everything that happened. Look at everything that attracted you to that person. Everything that you wanted in the connection. Look, self-reflect. Look at yourself and think, what types of things am I attracted to? And how do those things make me feel? And why do they make me feel like that? And why can't I feel like that on my own? Why that I can't sustain my own self-esteem? Why do I need outside things to make me feel good about myself? That's what they want you to do. That's what these guys are telling me to tell you to do. You have to find other ways to raise your energy and self-esteem and how you feel about yourself so you can become the emperor. Okay. Cancer, fire sign. I wish you both well.